Boom. Okay. Let's go.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, lower that down. Load game. Close trial. We're back. For some reason, my Wi-Fi cut out in the middle of it. So, Mondo, your handbook got broken on this in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
1 second. Just gonna screenshot that. Thank you.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Exactly. What are you gonna do?
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
Cry.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof.
Oh no. The broken handbook?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, Mama!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Try again.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
If what he said you broke your own, in other words, if then that proves...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
Boom! Oh. Okay, yeah, that was an L from me.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then
oh my God,
Mondo,
wrong.
you broke your own handbook.
Wait, I don't know. Let me think. Chihiro's handbook. What would that do? What would that do for me? I don't... Like... It's gotta be like... Chihiro's handbook? I can't remember what the other one was. I can't think... No, I think I used Chihiro's handbook on the wrong one.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
BAM! Yes!
No, that's wrong!
That's wrong! Exactly.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
Yeah.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
No, because they're dead.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong!
Okay, then why don't we look back that way? Everything will be...
Yeah, okay, we're doing the closing argument. Okay, so Chihiro is packing up his bag. Celeste sees him, and she's like, "Oh, bitch, you trying to exercise? Let's be fatties together instead." And so, she points out, she's like, "What the hell is that thing?" And he's like, "Oh, hell nah, I'm out, bitch." So, he goes to this, and he does this. Then he goes inside. Mondo sees him. Mondo goes in there. He puts away his thing. No, that's not the right one. What? Yeah, he lifts it up. Blood gets on the big boop. He drops it. Rolls up the carpet. He takes it off on this side. Then he no. Then it's the girls locker room. No, but that doesn't make sense. Byakuya sees it. He's like, whoa, I'm wild, I'm crazy. I'm gonna go inside, and I'm gonna get my extension cords. I'm gonna write the word bloodlust. Hit the ground.
The killer is you!
Yeah, I got this wrong.
First, let's...
Okay, I've done that right.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yes.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Okay.
And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby approached the unsuspecting
Just give me a second, Dad. Attacked him, yep. Okay.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Yeah.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the... and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and using one of those, a boy could get into... And that's exactly how the killer did it, with the carpet and the poster they brought with... They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room, in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Yeah.
That could have been the end of things, but Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library.
Yeah.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
We thought I actually did it.
He wanted to...
Oh. Okay, that one's wrong. Must be this one. Oh no!
The killer is... you!
Yeah.
And around the same time that Byakuya is putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, somehow, the killer, and the reason they knew that is because and that's how it all...
Finally. Hey, bro.
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Did it.
Wait! No, this can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself. Ooh, bullet time battle, let's go. Fever time and... Oh, I'm not saying that. Okay. Let's go.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen!
I'm actually too good at this.
Show me some evidence!
This should prove it!
Let's go. Easy.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh my god. Wait.
Bro, what are you saying?
Okay, I have to go. But, yeah. That's the end of the trial, I guess.